cooking with Chef P and Bonz. And the Bonz is for a St. Louis style way of barbecuing. But the chef just don't barbecue. And we're going to get this party started this evening. The chef is working, and you know, I do things like this here because I want the general public to know that I just don't barbecue, okay? So, with that being said, we are going to prepare a chicken vegetable medley this evening. Everything is fresh. What I got in the Bentley is, let me see here. I have diced up chicken. This is a thigh meat, the boneless thigh meat family that I diced up there. And I'm going to be using that for the chicken. Okay, we got the chicken squared away. We're going to put potatoes in this medley. We're going to put cabbage and spinach in this medley. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to put yellow squash, green squash, sweet peppers, onions, carrots. And all this is going to be incorporated into the chicken medley. Now let's get this party started. Everything is fresh, family. When I clean the broccoli up, I keep everything because as a chef, we don't throw anything away. You know, we use things. So I think I might come back. I'm gonna put this in the freezer and come back and make some cream of broccoli stock out of that. But let's mosey on over here to what we got going here. Okay, as you can see, the cabbage and the spinach. And over here, I got the broccoli, the squash, the peppers, the sweet peppers, the onions, the carrots. And I put them in little bowls because I don't want to cook a lot, okay? So, it's just my wife and myself, so we're going to get this party started. And the way I'm going to get this party started is we're going to start off by dropping the potatoes first because I think they may take the longest. So bear with me. We're going to put the potatoes right in the oil. Okay, what I'm doing, family, I'm browning the potatoes off, okay? Because they're going to be incorporated into the medley. Okay, we're going to blanch those potatoes off, and blanching is the terminology for cooking them. Getting them cooked just about halfway. Okay, next I'm going to start on the chicken, which is thigh meat. Okay, we're going to mosey on over here, and we're going to add a little oil to my saute pan, like so, not much. About a teaspoon and a half, no, a tablespoon and a half. And then I'm going to set that there. Then we're going to add the chicken to the saute pan. Okay, chicken is down. We're going to get that chicken a little stir, family. Follow me. Okay, potatoes are down. I'm going to saute this chicken off a little bit here. And you can add, a little salt or whatever you want to add to your chicken. I'm going to add my famous one-step herbs and spices and garlic. When you're making this dish, you can add a little garlic to it because that's what I'm about to do. But I'm going to go over into my little herbs and spices here that I make. And we're going to sprinkle a little bit over that chicken. Not that much. Okay? Not that much. We're going to let that chicken saute off for about maybe 10 minutes. It's not going to take thigh meat long to cook. Okay? Then I'm going to come behind that with my garlic. Okay, I'm going to add about maybe a tablespoon of garlic to this item, okay, to this product. We're going to do that. We're going to get that incorporated in there. Okay, we're going to get all of that heavenly glory incorporated in. Okay, we're going to let that chicken cook up, like I said, for about maybe 10 minutes. Gonna adjust that temperature up a little bit. I'm gonna check on these potatoes. Okay, let's see how my potatoes are doing. You know, keep in mind, all of this is gonna be incorporated into the, what I'll call the chicken medley. As the French would say, a la carte. Okay, all right. It's gonna be a second before I add the vegetables to this product. We're gonna let the chicken do that thing, and we're gonna go back over here and look at these vegetables. Because you already know, you're cooking with the coolest chef in all the land. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. Also, people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really there. Chef P, he love you. I see babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than the chef would ever know. And I think to myself, yeah, what a wonderful world. You guys can reach me. You can reach the chef on any of these social sites. Okay? Chef is working on that cooking show. I'm at my home right now, cooking up some dinner for my wife here. And what's going to happen is the commercial kitchen should be up and going like really, really soon. 1551 South Grand, across from, up the street from Carter Glennon Hospital. Okay? Let me check on the product here. Okay, potatoes are doing their thing. Chicken is doing its thing. Okay, let me see, where are we at now? Oh, I know where I'm at. I'm at home. All right. We're gonna slow things down a little bit, family. I'm Chef P with Bonz in the Buckets, the executive chef and the owner of Bonz. I was thinking of something just a second ago. I just saw somebody who looked just like me. I thought it was me. I thought it was me. As I turned the corner, I called out their name. And Chef P, I felt so ashamed when it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Ooh, Bonz is everything. It's everything to me. Bonz, Bonz in the bucket. Feature Chef P there. That would be me there. I'm back to this cooking. Okay, chicken is coming up fine. Potatoes are doing fine. Now keep in mind, family, this medley, you can use white meat. I chose thigh meat because it holds the moisture a lot greater than white meat. And it don't take as long to cook neither. But the thing is, if you're gonna cook this dish, chop the vegetables up of your choice. I suggest spinach, cabbage, yellow squash, green squash, the sweet peppers, onions, broccoli, carrots, and incorporate it all together. The best thing about this dish is that the only thing that's really time consuming is the potatoes, which only takes about maybe 15 minutes to brown off, and the chicken takes about 10 minutes. Once you get those two items out the way, the vegetables you incorporated, that stuff only take minutes. Okay, great. Okay, So we're doing fine. I'd like to know when. I mean, you guys can reach me at 310-208-9736 Bones. And I just want you guys to know one thing. Can your P and Bonz come and come for you? And here's why. Because the chef is getting down right now with this chicken vegetable medley. Okay, in this small bowl, I have yellow squash, green squash, broccoli, carrots, sweet peppers, and onions. And back here, I got cabbage and spinach, which is all going to be incorporated with the potatoes and the chicken. Okay? Chicken is almost there. Potatoes is almost there. I'm going to give that a couple more minutes, And what I have in here, family, is a tablespoon and a half of garlic. And use about maybe a half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper for your choice. Or you can add any herbs that you want to add to this item. But it makes up for a great dish, okay? All right. We're going to take a look at the potatoes here. We're getting the potatoes nice and brown. Okay? Yeah, boy. All right. The chef is going to come back. Well, I really want to stay on. I really want to stay on live because I want you guys to see how this is going to turn out. It's going to turn out really great. Okay? All right. Listen, family, I can't do this without you guys. You and me. We were meant to be. And I believe in, I really do believe in, I believe in myself. But I believe in God first. Okay, we're getting ready to start incorporating this dish, family. We're getting ready to get things right into perspective here. Okay, potatoes. We're going to get them potatoes on up out of there, out of that oil. Okay, family, potatoes are getting ready to come out of the oil. Okay, potatoes they're done doing their thing. I'm going to take those potatoes right over here, and I'm going to strain them. Okay? Potatoes are strained, family. We're going to let them sit there for a second. Now we got to strain that chicken. Okay, chicken is still doing this thing. Let's get on over to this chicken. And again, family, this is thigh meat. I like the thigh meat because it holds the moisture greater than the white meat, okay? I'm not trying to sound biased or nothing, but I just think dark meat is better, okay? All right. Okay, so with that being said, we got the oil strained. Like I said, I got to strain this chicken. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second because I got to put the potatoes back in here. Potatoes are doing their thing. Now, let's get this chicken strained, okay? Put my strainer here and get ready to strain the sauteed chicken. Okay, family, as a chef, I was taught to not waste anything. But it goes back farther than that. My grandparents didn't waste anything because I come from a large family. Waste was a sin, okay? All right. Okay, family. Chicken is done. I'm straining the chicken into the strainer there. And I'm going to sit that chicken right here. Then I'm going to rinse off my saute pan because I'm getting it ready to incorporate everything that we just went over. All right. And this is called, family, a chicken medley. In other words, it's nothing but a stir fry with potatoes instead of rice or pasta, okay? As the French would say, a la carte. All right. I'm washing out my saute pan here, which is ready to go. Okay. Okay, saute pan is washed off, family. Now we got to bring that temp back up on that saute pan right quick. Okay. Now I got to bring the temperature up on that saute pan to about 350, which is going to take a couple of minutes, okay? Because I love cooking with gas, electric. If you guys have electric stove, etc., get rid of it, okay? It's not doing you any good. Especially in my profession. It's not doing any good at all. Okay, I'm going to mosey right on over to the sauteed pan with my olive oil here. And you already know, you rolling with the coolest chef in all the land. Bonz. What's the other jingle? You don't need no teeth because the ribs fall off the bone. So people get ready because the bones is coming. Passing our ribs coast to coast. All you need is to taste these juicy tender ribs. You don't need no teeth. You just suck the bone. All right, family, let's get back to this chicken medley. We're bringing that temp up. I'm at about 275 right now, and we got to get it at about 325 or 350. You rolling with the coolest chef in all the land. Bone. Anybody remember the cabbage patch? Woohoo! Cabbage patch. How about the Running Man? How about some of that old stuff, all right, man? How about the truth? Okay, let's take you back. All right. We are about to get busy with this chicken medley. All right, I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Put it in my saute pan, like so. Okay, voila. I'm going to let that heat up for about 30 seconds. And then we're going to commence to incorporate. While that's getting heated up, I think I'm going to sprinkle a little, well, no. I'm going to hold off on my sprinkle dinkle. This is my 17 herbs and spices, family, that's in this here. And I use it for everything. I call it a one-step because I can use it on anything. Perishable products, produce, seafood, meats, doesn't matter. It's a one-step. Okay. Ole. Being that the chicken and the potatoes are already squared away, what I think I'm going to add first is the spinach and cabbage. Okay, we're going to let the spinach and cabbage cook down. Let me show you what I got here. Okay. We're going to let the spinach and cabbage cook down a little bit. Alrighty, family. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, get that little there. We're going to let that cook down. I don't know about you guys, but I like my vegetables kind of crunchy. Not too crunchy, but crunchy enough to hold the texture and the color of the product. Okay? Very good. Okay. Next I'm going to add, guess what? Woo-hoo. We're going to add spinach. We're going to add the green squash, yellow squash, the sweet peppers, the onions, the carrots, and the broccoli. Right to this lovely dish. Like so. There. Okay. Remember now, the chicken and potatoes are already prepared, so, you cook them off seconds before you added this stuff here. So that's squared away, which is going to be added last, okay? So we're going to let that cook down a little bit. While that's cooking down, I'm going to come over to my sprinkle dinkle, and I'm going to sprinkle woo-wee, right on over there. I call it the one-step, baby, because I use it for everything to me. Bones in the bucket. All right, my potatoes are right here doing their thing. And let me go get this chicken. Okay. We got the chicken right here. I'm going to sit that chicken there because these two are the main items that's going to be incorporated into this dish. Okay. All right. We're going to get everything incorporated here and stir it up. Nice and groovy. All right. As my boy Stevie Wonder would say, isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? I never thought that cooking could be making love to you, you see. But isn't this lovely? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, family, we got that cooking up. Nice and groovy. Now, what I'm gonna add next is this chicken. We're gonna put a chicken right on over in there, okay? And we're gonna incorporate that chicken right on in this dish, like so. Woo. Okay. Then we're gonna come behind that with these potatoes. We're gonna put the potatoes right on over in there. Family, you got that chicken potato medley by Chef P and Bonz. Chef P and Bonz. Woo. Okay, family, until next time. I just want to show you guys that I just don't barbecue. Got a lot of ideas up in my head, and I have a lot of energy and talent to do that. Until next time, God bless everyone. Remember, hands on, hands in. Go Bonz, 310-208-9736. Bonz.